That car driving make you feel some type of way. That custom brightly make you feel some type of way.
Alright guys, I know it's been a while since I've done a little home improvement do-it-yourself video, so today's a new day. And today I will be putting in a water spigot, bib, faucet, valve thing, whatever you want to call it, for the backyard, because when they built this deck before we moved in, there used to be a water spigot. It used to come out like right where this lower little walk portion of the deck is, and it used to come out like right here, like right at the wall, coming out the wall. But now there's a deck there, so what they did is there's a valve to turn off the water that supplied the valve for the outside. Now that valve is closed, so, and then they put a cap on the pipe that they cut. Now they did put a shark bite cap on there, which makes it a lot easier. If you don't know what the shark bite stuff is, then Google it. But I will also be showing you what the shark bite things are. Now I'm going to put a 90 on that pipe because it's pretty close to the wall. So what I'm going to do is put a 90 over here, run my shark bite PEX tubing all the way to about right here, and come out like right where my finger's at in the video. So I'm gonna come out like right there where my finger's at, and then I'm gonna put a water spigot there. Now I'm gonna try and show you as best I can underneath what I'm doing. It's kind of dark under there. I'll have my light on my head, so hopefully you guys can see what I'm doing. So let's get started. Alright, now before I get too far ahead of myself, I'm going to show you what I'm going to be working with today. This is the shark bite PEX tubing that I was talking about. It's flexible, and I got 50 feet of it just to be safe. And then we got our brass water spigot or valve, whatever you want to call it. And then attached to that is going to be our shark bite half-inch threaded adapter with the shark bite end on it. The tube just pushes right in and it bites onto it and doesn't let go unless you use the release tool. So that makes things really convenient when doing the hose. There's no brass welding or anything like that, so this makes things very easily. And then this is the 90 I was talking about, the shark bite 90. This end, one end goes on the brass fitting, and the other end goes onto this PEX hose. And then just some simple shark bite clamps. This is a packet 10 from Home Depot. It's all from Home Depot. Packet 10. These are to mount the hose to the bottom of the for framing. And then you're going to need yourself some wood drill bits to drill through the wood of the side of the house. I'm probably going to use 3/4 inch, 3/4, yeah, I can't speak today. A 3/4 inch spade drill bit. I'm going to use that on my drill. So I'm going to go ahead and get this stuff down there, and then I'll show you what's next. Alright, into the crawl space we go. So that is what I'm working with. You got your valve, water's off obviously, and then what they did was they cut the pipe that went out to the side of the wall. You can kind of see the hole right there where the light's at. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. I do need to get my 90 on there, so I'm going to go ahead and open up my 90. So it's as easy as this. So you get this up on there, and then you literally just push it on as far as it will go. Damn, it's hard to aim the light Okay. There we go. All the way on. And now she's on. And then next is to open up the tubing and start running it the length of down there. So that's what I'm gonna go ahead and do. Alright, so work my way to the other end here. I don't know if you can see it, but that's my line ran from down there. A line coming up here. I'm gonna go out right through this wall, so that's gonna curve. I'm gonna drill a hole through there with one of the spade bits, and I'm gonna get that hole drilled, and then I'll show you what it looks like with this hose outside. Whew. Yep. So that's next. Drill the hole, fish this line, the rest of this through, and at that point I'll show you what to do next. Alright, so I got the hole drilled, as you can see from the outside. Looking in, the hole is drilled. I'm gonna go ahead and fish the this tube piping through, and then trim what I don't need. Alright, as you can see, I got my slack fed through. I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to about, yes, I got plenty of slack in there, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut it to about right here. I'm gonna cut that off, and then get my fitting set up and then put it on. Alright, so I got my hose trimmed. This is the shark bite adapter. You got your shark bite end over here and your threaded end over here to thread it into the water bib. And what I'm gonna have to do though is drill this out a little bit more. That way it can this shark bite end is a little too big to fit through that hole. So I'm gonna drill that out just a little bit more to like an inch, because this hole is a 3/4 inch. So I'm gonna drill it out a little bit further, not all the way through, but enough so that that can fit through. So as you can see, that isn't gonna go in there. So, but when you put these things together, make sure to put your Teflon tape on the threads, you know, to prevent leaking and things like that. So I'm gonna go ahead and drill this hole out a little bit more, and then we'll be able to get this bib on and then screw it to the wall. So I'm gonna go ahead and get that done. Alright guys, back. I had to shave off this lip up here so that it can fit flush against this. So it's pretty easy. You literally just push, and that's it. It's on. Make sure that that's closed. Now I'm going to go on the inside and make sure that I'm going to turn on the water valve on the inside, make sure nothing's leaking, and then I'll push this back in, finish mounting it on the outside here, and then on the inside as well. Alright, didn't look like anything was leaking on the inside, so we got water. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and get this buttoned up. So as you can see, all nice and buttoned up. And now we have a working water spigot, bib, faucet thing for the backyard. And that was it. Now I have all this leftover pipe that I can use for other ventures in the house, like piping up the master bathroom when we remodel it. So that should be a fun endeavor. But that's it for now, guys. Until next time, peace out and never look back. Again, if this video was helpful for you and you learned something, please make sure to like, subscribe, and comment if you feel like commenting as well. Again, that's it for now, guys.